Alright, so I just wanted to make a video on what I've been up to lately. If you guys missed it in my last video, I did create a website, and it kind of goes in conjunction with my YouTube channel. You can see it linked here, so here are some of my blog posts. And then I have my portfolio linked as normal. You guys have all seen that before. And then just a couple of random pages, some research. All the information that I have on options is all in here, so if you guys are interested in that, that is there. And then article I wrote a couple days ago that a lot of people are probably interested in. It's DITM the Money Leaps, and I kind of broke down why I did it on Dropbox and some of the math behind it. So I'll link that down below if you guys want to check that out. And today I'm just going to jump into a quick little portfolio update, and then kind of the options I've been selling lately and how that's been going. So as promised, I did trim, or not as promised, but as I talked about previously, I did trim a few positions. So number of overall positions is quite a bit smaller. I'm still working on trimming a couple more out, and I've been buying quite a bit of Apple, so that is now a little over 10% of my portfolio. But other than that, not a lot has changed. You can see the portfolio balance down here and kind of where we're at now after a little bit of a yo-yo market the last few weeks, which is what I want to talk about. So I rebuilt my option selling page, and I'm going to delete all these numbers after this video, but I basically just wanted to show what I've been up to. Anyway, yeah, so this is just a little bit easier to look at than how I had it before. You can see the total premium collected since the end of February, basically, and the annualized ROI, my covered call annualized ROI, and my cash secure put annualized ROI. You can see these have all been sold on 3D Systems and Dropbox, two companies that I like and don't mind owning or possibly selling for certain prices. So that is what I am selling. Anyway, so I mentioned that the market has been on a little bit of a yo-yo the last couple weeks, and a lot of people are frustrated. So if you look since the beginning of May, that was cool, I don't know why I did that. The market is down 0.17%, so it's basically dead flat. So I went ahead and put the numbers in here. So if you had invested $1 in the S&P 500 at the beginning of the year, or sorry, at the beginning of the month, you would now have 99.83 cents. So yeah, like I said, it's basically flat. It's only down 0.17%, which is minimal. But if you look at the premium that I've collected simply by selling covered calls and cash secured puts on 3D Systems and Dropbox, you can see I've collected $389, which you can see right there, with an average ROI of 1.97%. And since I am holding these for such a short time period, you can see how many days are in these. The annualized return is massive. So 109.97% is what I'm averaging for the first 2 weeks of May so far. So I went ahead and ran the math on each of these individual positions. So if you would have invested a hypothetical $1 and gotten the same returns that I have by selling these options, you would have ended at $1.2247, which is a 22.4% return. And again, that is just 2 weeks into May. So in 2 weeks, you've gotten a 22% return versus the S&P, which has basically been dead flat. So personally, I quite like markets like this. On up days, on green days, I'm selling covered calls, and then on red days, I'm basically buying those covered calls back and selling cash secured puts. And then when the market goes back up, I reverse course, sell covered calls, and buy back those puts, which you can see here. That's why I'm holding these for probably an average of 5 days or so. Just super short term, turn them around, making most of the premium. As you can see, a lot of these sold this for 50 cents and bought it back for 9 cents, so I collected 41 cents of it, that sort of thing. So I just wanted to show you guys the sheet and how I am making money in this market, even though it's basically going dead sideways. You can still make money, like I said. So that is the video. If if you guys want to see more of my option trading strategies and kind of thoughts and ideas, check out my website. I know I go over stuff pretty quick in these videos, but they're more just to highlight and scratch the surface, kind of pique your curiosity. So that is why I ended up making the website, basically so you can take your time and kind of dive in a little bit deeper, and I can explain stuff a bit better and more in depth. Anyway, so like I said, I mean, option selling, it's the way to go, and I'm definitely ramping it up as of lately. So you can see half my sales for this year are all in May in the last 2 weeks. So definitely trying to step this up a bit more, and I'm seeing good results. So like I said, find stocks that you like. Like I said, I'm doing this all on 3D Systems and Dropbox. You can see I have Deep in the Money leaps on each of those, which allows me to sell covered calls on top of those. And then I have cash available basically to run at least one, if not two, cash secured put sales at the same time. So that is what I've been up to. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you want to see anything else, same thing, let me know down below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.